Time traveling. Oh god, it hurts my mind. Before we begin, clarify this in your mind that time traveling has its own rules and these rules may differ from one fictional world to another. So you need not to be first up like this guy. So guys, Avengers Endgame was actually a real epic, but it has opened infinite doors for the future of MCU, leaving the fans with complications of time traveling. But don't worry, together we will simplify it. Time traveling. Time traveling is not a very new concept of fiction, be it in comics, books, movies, or screenplays. And in fact, this concept has its origin back in the late 19th century. Actually, this concept was popularized from 1895 when the novel The Time Machine was first published by the futurist writer H.G. Wells. And from then, the theme of time travel has attracted many movie directors and screenwriters such as Russo brothers and say J.K. Rowling. There are different means and ways of time traveling in different fictional worlds. As such, in MCU we have seen time stone and quantum realms as the passageway to the past and future, whilst in the wizarding world of Harry Potter, the equipment called time turner is the only way to the past. And in more scientific and realistic worlds, we have machine called time machine as the ones we saw in Doraemon's as kids and in Ben 10's and most originally in the novel itself, the time machine. There are majorly two kinds of time travels. The one in which the characters travel back in time and alter and change something, but the present does not get directly affected due to the alteration of the past. This means that there are different timelines which does not have a direct impact on each other. The Gargantuan epic, that is the Avengers Endgame, is the perfect example of this kind of time travel. The complicated end of Captain America and the Foreseen Futures by Doctor Strange deals with the complicated loopholes because of the realities of different timelines. This kind of time travel leads to endless loop realities with uncertain possibilities, but the actual present to which the characters actually belongs is never changed or affected. Now let's move on to the second kind of time travel. In it, the characters move back in time, and their doings and alteration back in time directly affects and even changes the present reality to which the character belongs. The wizarding world of Harry Potter has this kind of time traveling. Those of you who have read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child must be aware of the heinous presents where the Dark Lord is alive and Harry is dead, and another one where Ron and Hermione are not married, and another one where Cedric Diggory is not dead and is instead a Death Eater who has killed Neville Longbottom. These all are the presents that could have and that actually has occurred because of the tampering with their past. And undo of these tamperings has brought back the actual reality. The most sophisticated thing about this time travel is that it has only one timeline. That means no alternate universe, though this kind of time travel generate loop like the one we saw in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Just have a look.
I find retracing my steps to be a wise place to begin. Good luck.
What the bloody hell was that all about?
Sorry, Ron, but thing is you can't walk.
What just happened? Where's Ron?
7:30. Where were we at 7:30?
I don't know, going to Hagrid?
Come on, and we can't be seen.
Hermione!
Well,
He's free. We did it.
did what? Good night.
How did you get there? I was talking to you there. Why are you there?
What's he talking about, Harry?
Guys, it was all like just that Harry and Hermione relive a few hours of their lives and return to their present moment, the present that they themselves have created. And guys, this is it, all about the fantasies of time traveling. And one more thing guys that you must keep in your mind is that we are all talking about fiction, and here there is nothing like correct or incorrect or right or wrong, because it is all about your perception of writer's imagination. Thank you guys, this is Harry Sugar and you are fantastics.